Have you ever wondered why, despite so much effort, wealth always seems to be out of reach? Is there something the rich know that no one has ever told you? In this video, I'll reveal the main reasons why most people never manage to accumulate wealth and, more importantly, how you can avoid these mistakes to transform your financial reality. If you're tired of living on the edge, seeing your bills eat up all your salary, or feeling like you're stuck in a cycle that never ends, this video is for you. Here, you'll discover practical strategies, change your mindset about money, and learn valuable lessons that could be the turning point in your life. Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Then stay with me until the end. First, lack of financial education. Did you know that most people never learn how to handle money? This is because financial education is rarely taught at school or at home. From an early age, we are prepared to work, earn a salary, and pay bills, but hardly anyone teaches us what to do to multiply our money or how to avoid unnecessary debt. Think about it. How many times have you received money and spent it all without knowing exactly where it went? This is more common than you might think and happens because many people are not in the habit of planning their finances or understanding the long-term impact of their choices. Without financial education, you get stuck in harmful habits, such as living on the edge of your salary, making impulse purchases, or even believing that keeping money in the bank is enough to prosper. But the rich think differently. They learn to invest, diversify their income, and make their money work for them. And you know what? Today, you don't have to depend on anyone to acquire this knowledge. Books, videos, and courses are at your fingertips, many of them free. The key is to change your mindset and start looking for this information. After all, nobody becomes rich by chance. It's all about strategy and continuous learning. If you want to transform your financial life, the first step is simple: start educating yourself about money today. Second, fear of risk. How many times have you had an idea or an opportunity to improve your financial life, but fear has paralyzed you? This is more common than it sounds. Fear of taking risks is one of the biggest barriers to those who want to achieve wealth. Many people prefer the comfort of a predictable routine, even if it keeps them stagnant, to the risk of trying something new and failing. But here's the rub: the rich see risk differently. For them, taking risks is part of the growth process. It doesn't mean being reckless, but rather being willing to try, learn from mistakes, and move on. They understand that each failure brings valuable lessons that can lead them closer to success. Now, think about it. What do you have to lose by stepping out of your comfort zone? Sure, it can be scary at first, but living with the regret of never trying can be even worse. Start small, whether it's investing in a course, exploring a new skill, or looking for a new job that challenges your abilities. Remember, true wealth is not only financial, but also emotional. Facing your fears can open doors you never imagined. The first step to overcoming this blockage is to believe that you are capable of dealing with challenges, regardless of the outcome. Third, scarcity thinking. Have you ever heard someone say things like money doesn't grow on trees or rich people only get rich by exploiting others? These phrases reflect scarcity thinking, a mindset that prevents many people from prospering. This way of thinking makes you believe that money is limited and that in order for someone to have more, others need to have less. The problem is that this kind of belief puts you in a position of victimhood. You start to see the world as a place where everything is difficult, where opportunities don't exist for you. But here's the truth: money isn't tied up in a scarce resource. It is created by ideas, innovations, and solutions. That's why the rich see money as something that can be multiplied, while those who think about scarcity only worry about surviving. If you want to change that, start now. Instead of focusing on what's missing, look at what you already have. How can you use your talents, skills, and even time to your advantage? Adopting a mindset of abundance means believing that there is always more to learn, create, and achieve. Remember, as long as you see money as something rare and inaccessible, it will be difficult to attract it into your life. Change begins with the way you think. Fourth, focus on hard work, not smart work. Have you ever heard someone say that hard work is the only way to win in life? This idea has been passed down from generation to generation, but the truth is that it alone can limit you. Of course, effort is important, but what really makes a difference is working strategically. Many people spend their entire lives working their asses off, putting in extra hours, but they never get anywhere financially. Why? Because they trade time for money, and there's a limit to that. After all, no one can work 24 hours a day. The rich, on the other hand, understand that the key is to make money work for them, using intelligence and planning. Working smart means finding ways to leverage your results. It could be learning a new skill that sets you apart in the market, creating a business that works even when you're not there, or investing in assets that generate passive income, such as shares or real estate. Now ask yourself, are you investing your time in the right things? Or are you just pushing yourself without a clear direction? It's not about working harder, it's about working better. Use your energy strategically and see how much greater the results can be, without having to sacrifice your health or quality of life. Fifth, impulsive spending and lack of planning. Have you ever felt that irresistible urge to buy something you didn't even need, just because it was on sale or seemed like the opportunity of the moment? That's impulsive spending in action, and it's one of the biggest enemies of your wealth. Many people are trapped in this cycle. They spend without thinking, then wonder where the money went. The problem is not just spending, but spending without planning. When you don't know where your money is going, it simply disappears. Small daily expenses, such as a coffee, a streaming subscription that you hardly use, or those clothes that sit in the closet, can add up to huge amounts at the end of the month. The rich, on the other hand, have strict control over their finances. They plan every expense and prioritize investments that bring returns, whether financial or emotional. This doesn't mean that they never buy something for pleasure, but they do it consciously and without compromising the future. Now, stop and think, are you in control of your money, or is it controlling you? Creating a simple budget and following a basic rule, such as spending less than you earn, can be a game changer. Remember, true financial freedom begins with conscious choices in the present. Sixth, surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Have you ever noticed how the people around you directly influence the way you think and act, especially when it comes to money? If you spend time with people who don't have goals, are always complaining, or devalue those who seek to grow, it's likely that you'll end up absorbing this mentality. People with a negative mindset tend to create an environment where progress seems impossible. Comments like "this isn't for us" or "why bother" can demotivate you, even if you have good intentions. Now compare that with being surrounded by ambitious people who talk about ideas, strategies, and overcoming. The difference is huge. Rich people understand the importance of social circles. They seek to connect with individuals who inspire them, challenge them, and share a vision of success. This doesn't mean abandoning old friends or family, but balancing these relationships and looking for positive influences that help you grow. If you feel like you're stagnating, maybe it's time to reevaluate who's by your side. Ask yourself, do these people help me grow, or do they pull me down? And remember, finding new connections is not impossible. Attend events, read books by great leaders, or even join online communities with common interests. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. Make these choices wisely. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you've faced. What really matters are the choices you make from today onwards. Small steps, such as changing your mindset, learning something new, or adjusting your habits, can completely transform your financial reality. If you want more tips and strategies to change your financial life, subscribe to the channel now. Here, you'll find content that will open your mind and help you achieve your goals. Leave your like, share it with those who need to hear it, and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Let's transform your relationship with money and create the future you deserve.